Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you for joining us on our best damn ball striking series ever. So this is our 6th and final video of this series, and we hope it helps you as much as it's helped us and a lot of our folks here at Golf Leadership Academy. So Ben, we've talked about some important things. Free swinging, quiet your mind, no monkey mind out there, get control of where that divot is, hit the middle of the face, and then the club face direction, yes?
You got it.
Okay, so the final piece of this puzzle, what do we do?
The club path, or the direction that you swing the golf club in. You know, so I think a lot of you are talking about, you're a slicer, I'm swinging it too far out to in, or if you're a hooker, you might be too far in to out, and everybody's trying to get neutral just to hit it straight. But what you're going to learn today is how to find it. And this is going to be similar to what you've already done. Mistakes are going to lead the way. So we're going to run a bunch of different experiments today to figure out what swing direction or club path works the best for you.
Okay, so like you said, people are talking about in to out, out to in, all the things, the swing plane, drawing the little line on the screen, yeah? And then, so can you demonstrate this path? So as long as people are clear in their mind of what you're talking about, then that'll help us get real better a lot quicker.
Yeah, so I think it's the easiest if we talk in terms of right and left, and we eliminate the in to out conversations and out to in. And here's why. I'm going to tell you a quick story. I remember giving a lesson to somebody one time, and they kept on telling me that they were swinging it in to out, and I got really confused. So what in to out meant to that player was he was trying to swing the club in and then swing the club out. That's not what in to out means to most, but you can see that it gets confusing if we talk in those terms. Right and left are fairly easy. Here's right, here's left. Everybody knows that. So we're going to continue to talk in terms of right and left. So when we're talking about the club path of the swing direction, if I'm swinging to the right, the golf club, if we were playing baseball, would be going out to the first baseman, moving this direction.
So it's right relative to the target line. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
So everything's relative to the target line. We can swing the weight of the club in different directions.
In this case, that target line would be the pitcher's mound or second base.
Yes.
Okay. So now we're going to swing to the left. Leftward would be moving towards third base. And then there's neutral. Neutral would be somewhere near the second baseman.
Okay. So a different way to look at this, or really the same way, is just your golf swing is like this hula hoop. Mm-hmm. So what you demonstrated at first was you could just shift the hula hoop or the swing direction to the right, the first baseman. You could also shift that bad boy over yonder, and then somewhere in between. So that's an easy way to think of the club path, an accurate way to think of the club path, and then start swinging that club in different directions. So we had to keep the swinging motion free, yes?
Yep.
Quiet your mind down, do all the things, and this time we're only going to practice the swing direction or the path. Okay, so errors lead the way, as you have said, as we have said a lot of times. Where are you going to start? What direction are you going to swing that club?
I'm going to start by swinging the golf club to the left. So I'm just going to run a little experiment. I'm just going to see how the ball responds when I do that. I'm not trying to hit a perfect shot here. Remember, this is an experiment. I'm not trying to hit it good. I'm just trying to stay present to the golf club and feel it go left. Shall we back up a little? Yep. Feel more comfortable.
Give the man some room.
I'm swinging right, you're fine.
All right, so now in your mind, you try to take that bad mamma jamma way left, yes?
Yep.
All right, cool. And then the ball curves back to the right.
Very counterintuitive for some.
Yes, so this is where there's going to be what you intend to do, and then there's going to be what the ball actually does. Most oftentimes, they're going to be two different things. Key is to find out what direction you have to swing to help yourself get better shots. So now, which way are you going?
Right.
So, same thing. He swung it more right, and then the ball curves back to the
left. As long as the face is left of the path.
Right.
This might not happen to everybody.
But you'd be shocked if it happens for you, and then in which case, all you have to do is move the swing direction around. We know that it's definitely one of the variables, that influence what that ball does.
But then that was what felt neutral to me.
So it felt neutral, and probably the path was a little bit left.
A little bit left, yeah, yeah.
So we definitely want to play around with the swing direction to find out what you need to do to get control. Anybody can change the path. It's a lot easier when you keep the swinging motion whole than trying to break it up into parts or pieces like we've been saying. Yes?
Yeah. The other nice reminder, so as we've gone through this series, this is basically what you would do if you're on the golf course to try to help yourself. You start at the top. Was my motion free? If the answer is no, stay in that lane until it gets free. Then you go down the list. If my motion was free, was my mind quiet? If your mind isn't quiet, quiet it down and then see how the ball responds. So you just start at the very top of our list and you slowly work your way down, and wherever you get stuck, you stop, and that's going to be your intention through the swing. You're just playful with it, play with that variable, and what you'll notice on the back end is you're adapting when you're out on the golf course, and it will allow you to get more of a consistent result that everybody's looking for.
Amen to that. So, before we leave, in our series, we are helping you, desperately trying to help you learn to train so you can understand, train to understand so you can help yourself, versus trying to get it right and fix it all the time and trying to be perfect, because that just leads to frustration. This avenue leads to you helping yourself so you can enjoy the game of golf much, much more. So we thank you for joining us in our series. We hope this helps you like it's helped us and helped tons of our players. So if you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section below. We'd be happy to answer them for you. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.